We're in Little Portugal in Lambeth at Casa Benfica, the hub for all Benfica fans in the heart of London. They're playing Bologna tonight in the Champions League, and we've come in to join the fun. Let's have a look. This is Football Behind Bars, Casa Benfica. In Little Portugal, there are 27,000 Portuguese speakers alone here in South London. And for Benfica fans, this is where they call home.
I'm Augusto Nunes, the president for this club since it's been founded. Everybody's welcome here. Everybody's welcome.
Try to come almost every game. I really like the atmosphere. It's nice hearing Portuguese people talking as well. And the food, I think it's the highlights.
I've lived a little bit abroad, in the world, and so everywhere I've gone to, there's always a Casa Benfica, and it always feels like home. You always have some place to go where, first of all, there's Portuguese TV with Portuguese commentary, which makes every single difference. You've had Portuguese food, super bom, which just feels like home. So
the people here, it's like I'm in Portugal right now, yeah. And this is Benfica, yeah. This is Benfica.
You're playing Bologna tonight. Are you going to win?
Of course.
Benfica is a team of Portugal.
Yeah.
It's a bigger team in Portugal. You know, it's really emotional team. It's really difficult to be a player in Benfica because when Benfica win, it's amazing and it's the best team in the world. But when you lose, we compare like Fado. Fado, it's traditional music in Portugal. It's really sad and every person cry. It's like that. You don't have a mild thing. It's or really good or really bad. But represents a little bit of Portugal and Portuguese society. But yeah, I love Benfica. I say to everyone, it's my best quality to be Benfiquista. Yeah. So yeah, it's a little bit like that.
since the day I was born, my dad did not allow any other option other than Benfica fan.
Can you explain that rivalry to people that don't really get it?
So you've got Lisbon, the capital, so already between Lisbon and Porto, there's a big rivalry. So most Lisbon fans, or most Benfica fans, would rather a Sporting win or than Porto win. So already between Lisbon and Porto, big rivalry. And then between Lisbon and Benfica and Sporting, it's the two biggest in the capital, and so you always have that rivalry, and it's everyone around you are either Benfica or Sporting fan, and so there's always that hatred for them.
Is it hatred or is it friendly?
It's hatred. Yeah. It's always hatred.
What about the other two clubs, Sporting and FC Porto?
No, don't want to know them. It means everything to me anyway, being a Benfica fan. I'll always be a Benfica fan. I don't remember nothing else apart from Benfica.
Not only do they have a club shop, they have a museum to Benfica as well, which, if you're the right height, you could really enjoy. On a busy game day, how many fans get down here, do you reckon?
The place is packed. There's not even a place to sit down.
We won the league in, I think, 2021. You should see the people here. They're going crazy.
It was fantastic. We had more than 1,000 people outside celebrating. The police came and they have to close the road for a while for the people, let them celebrate. You will see when Benfica scores, maybe the house is going to come down.
You reckon?
I think so.
What do you make of Benfica so far?
Benfica, I don't think it's playing that good. The game is a bit open.
Bologna is actually playing really well, and it's been tough to Benfica, but I think we'll actually make it, yeah.
No Portuguese cafe is complete without a Portuguese car. Who are your favourite players?
Right now, Algenes. He is just a staple. He's always there. He's dependable. Kokchu as well, since Bruno Lage came through. Under our previous manager, he was not used very well. But since Bruno Lage came in, he's been phenomenal.
So right now, yeah, we are in a good moment. We are actually really close to the first place on our league. So in the Champions League, we are not that bad, but I think we can make it to the next phase, yeah.
Do you dream of seeing Benfica challenge again in the Champions League?
Yeah, I think so. But it's really difficult. You have a Premier League, it's amazing, and amazing players, amazing state. It's really different, the level, you know.
Do you find it frustrating that Benfica sell a lot of their big players?
Yeah, but we got no choice in Portugal. Both all the clubs, Porto, Sporting, Benfica, they survive by selling the players anyway. Otherwise, they won't be able to survive, really.
We create so many good players in our academies, not just Benfica, even the other clubs. But when money talks, it's difficult to keep them.
João Neves I was the biggest fan of João Neves, so losing him was my biggest heartbreak. And the thing is, right, in a small league like Portugal or the smaller leagues, you kind of have to lose some players in order to grow and get money and stuff. So it's part of the game.
You see now Ruben Amorim joined Manchester United, and it's another level.
It's not as crazy as other fan bars we've been to so far, but the food is unbelievable and the atmosphere is so nice in here, and you can see what it really means to Benfica fans just turning up here and having a nice time. 30 seconds left. Still 0-0. How do you feel?
Frustrated, but it's okay. It's what the club does to us. It's like it always gives.
Benfica still making the knockout rounds?
They might do. They got 10 points, so we shall see in it. We got Barcelona and Juventus next, so we see.
Barcelona and Juventus?
Yeah, and anything can happen in it.
Win, lose or draw, always Benfica?
Always, forever. Even lose, always Benfica. Doesn't matter.